Good morning. Welcome to the Ellavate Practice Lab. So today what we're going to look at is crow pose. Not necessarily how to do crow pose since I don't teach basics so much anymore. I'm more intermediate and advanced. But why does your crow pose feel heavy? So many of my students ask that question. How do you make it feel light? And then on top of that, a lot of you, once you do crow, you want to press it to a handstand, totally normal. I remember in Los Angeles when I first pressed crow, and my teacher in West Hollywood whispered in my ear, "Welcome to the big leagues." So I get the desire to do that. So let's answer this question for you today. You can do crow. Why does it feel heavy? How do you make it feel light? All right, watch and then you'll join. Grab two pair of socks too and two blocks. So the reason why it feels heavy, you guys, is because you're doing cow. Now in cow, what happens is the lower back drops and the gaze looks forward. Whatever you do to your lower back, you're also doing to your neck, okay? So this is the reason why. So come to all fours with me and let's look at this together. Allow the lower back to drop, look forward, so you're in cow. Now, what is crow? It's bringing your knees to your armpits. Try to do that here. Impossible. There's no way in hell I can bring any knees to my armpits. Why? I'm in cow. Look at the lower back, look at the gaze. So to make your crow pose feel light and have the possibility of pressing it, you need to do cat, you guys, okay? So go from cow, squeeze your butt. Just squeezing your butt, do you notice how the stomach and the ribs want to pull in? Same issues you would have in a banana handstand. So squeeze your butt, pull this in, okay? So yeah, crow pose, but I'm gonna fix your handstand too. Now, as you squeeze the butt and pull this in, notice that hands they want to start to begin to push the floor away, so do that. Push the floor away round, okay? So the gaze now drops and it should be right around your thumbs. The butt is engaged and you should feel really solid, really strong cat, okay? Now with here, then try to bring your knees into the armpits. It should feel very possible, all right? So number one lesson and the biggest thing if you're to just leave today is this: cow. Nothing happens. Whether you're trying to do a handstand crow, you can't, okay? This is why you feel heavy and this is why you feel like it's impossible. How do you make it possible? Cat, it's where it's at. Squeeze your butt, push the floor away, drop the gaze, okay? So for a second, continue warming up and just watch me for a second. As I said, I could also fix your handstand with the same approach. So if I'm approaching a handstand from cow, the gaze goes forward, the lower back drops. This is why you end up, like I said, in that banana back. You're approaching it from the neck. Maybe you could balance, but I get students like this all the time, and they're like, why can't I press? It's cow versus cat, okay? Now, when I'm doing cat, if I'm keeping this and I start to put it up on its feet and take the knees into the armpits, then it's possible for me to do something like connecting it to a press, you guys, okay? So the difference is in cat, you lead with the rounding of the upper back and the dropping of the gaze, okay? So again, try this, very possible. When you are leading in cow, you are leading with the neck, okay? So I need you to lead with the upper back by rounding, not leading with the neck, okay? Do you understand this? Honestly, this is gold. If you could just stop and play that till you clearly understand it, you can fix your handstand, you can fix your press, any inversion, all right? Now, let's continue looking at crow. So to make it feel light, you know that you need to do cat, you know you cannot do cow, all right? Let's continue looking from here. So with that approach, the next thing I would want you to look at is you need to get your knees into your deodorant, all right? I often see the knees here, I see the knees here, but literally you need to get them right into your deodorant. So to answer this question, do you need to go on blocks? And how many blocks would you need to go on? So this is where flexibility, you guys, plays a huge part into this. So answer the question before I show you the first drill. To get the knees into your deodorant, how many sets of blocks would you need? Now, with spreading of the hands, you know you're not going to look forward. You're going to look down, okay? So if you need to go feet on blocks, do that. Then trying to create a new pattern of movement. I've been teaching for so long that I know most of you do cow. We want cat. So we're going to spread our hands. We're going to take the knees right into the armpit. Now, rather than looking forward like you've been taught and used to, I feel so heavy here. Again, maybe I could lift the feet, but I'll be stuck here forever. Let's look down. So again, we're gonna lead with the upper back, not with the neck, okay? So right now, just gonna take the knees into the armpits and look right where your thumbs are, not past that, or look at your feet. Inhale. Leading with upper back. Exhale, you're just gonna push the floor away, go to tippy toes. Inhale, you're gonna go back. So I'm bending my arms, my elbows are towards me. I lead with upper back. I push the floor away, tippy toes. I want my feet to beg me for an adventure, okay? So that's what you're doing. Let's go. Spread your hands, check. Knees into your deodorant, check. We're gonna go for 5. Now, look down, either at your thumbs or at your feet. I know it may feel weird. If that's your new normal, do it anyways. Take an inhale. Exhale, lead with upper back. Push the floor away, straighten your arms. Go to your big toes. Inhale, bend, go back, bend your arms. Exhale, go forward, push the floor away, tippy toes. Is your gaze at the thumbs or at your feet? Inhale, rock it back. Let's just do 2 more. I'll take one off because these are not easy. Exhale, lead with the upper back, push the floor away, straight arms, tippy toes. Inhale, rock it back. Exhale, lead with upper back, push the floor away, tippy toes, and release. Okay, as I demo, what do you need to do in between? Are your hips tight? Should you do a squat? Don't avoid squatting if it's hard, just sit your butt on a block or 2. So that's the first thing, you guys, is switching. If you feel heavy, if you feel stuck, you got to do cat, not cow. The huge difference is looking down, not looking forward, okay? The other thing is, like, with people with crow, there's not the push. You forget to push. So that's why you get stuck here and you feel really heavy, right? This is typically the crow that I see. So we have now fixed knees into your deodorant. We have fixed the looking down and the pushing the floor away. So how do you start to bridge that gap between, okay, I'm starting to straighten out my arms. My feet want to go for an adventure. What's the next thing? Watch. So same thing, you guys. Do you need blocks to take your knees into your deodorant? We know we're looking down, so same approach. From here, inhale. Like someone is pulling my shirt forward, I go. Push, tippy toes, feet to butt. Inhale. Exhale, lean, push, feet to butt. Okay? What if you're like, that's not happening just yet? Well, you'd want to repeat the drill we just did. Could you go to your big toes here? If the answer is yes, but I can't lift yet, try lifting just one leg, you guys. From here, lift one foot to the butt. Okay, take it back. Lean, push, one to the butt. Take it back, okay? So should you repeat? Or I'm ready to advance, whether it's lifting 1 foot or 2. Now, you guys, when you lift the feet, that's another huge reason why you're gonna feel light or heavy, okay? When you lift the feet, try it. I've done this as a drill with students. You wanna keep the butt engaged, pointed toes, and you wanna think of kicking your foot to your butt, okay? So I'm not leaving my feet ever. I'm always lifting them up. Watch for a second. In your mind's eye, you're gonna go and do this. One day, lifting, thighs to chest, pressing. Okay? So, with that approach, that's what you're thinking in your mind. I am leading with upper back, pushing, lifting my feet to the butt. So one day I can get here. Okay? Let's go for 4 of them. Step by step, are you breathing? 2, spread your hands. 3, knees into your deodorant. Do you need to go on blocks to do that? 4, major, you guys, drop your gaze. Look at the thumbs or look at your toes. Do not look past that. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean with upper back, push, lift your feet to the butt, or lift one, or none. Put them down. Inhale, rock back, start with bent arms. Exhale, lead with upper back, push, tippy toes, and lift. Take it back. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale, lean, push, lift those feet. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, lean, push, lift your feet, and release. Okay, you guys, so again, the way you need to, and let's have a conversation. So in a regular class, I would do those drills 3 times and give you the option. Should you stay? Should you advance? Now, notice, how are your wrists feeling? There's so much leaning in this, so how are the wrists? To show you a stretch in between, and I'll show you one more drill. This one, you can keep the hands forward or you can start to turn them back. For me, I'm always forward in the forearms. And then to get the lean going, you're gonna just wanna start to go around the whirl like this. So if you notice, yeah, I struggle when it comes to crow. You can switch directions. When it comes to pressing, if it's a issue of wrist, I would just start to do this more often so you begin to get used to the wrist stuff, okay? Let's put our socks on and I'll show you one more drill. So some of my students, like Kathy Burnett, she's obsessed with landing handstand, from handstand to crow. There's always steps, you guys, that you have to get. So I don't know if you saw when I pressed, I brought the thighs to the chest, and to lower is the same thing. So I want to look at this aspect of the pose, and I'll show it to you in a second. So Kathy, as I was saying, and a few of them, they want to land it. So land it is the same thing, you guys. From here, you have to draw thighs to the chest. Then you have to separate the feet and lean, okay? And then do this. Now, same thing, keeping the feet to the butt. If you notice, I'm doing cat to land it. The thing that I see, Kathy, love her dearly, most yoga students, because I've been teaching for so long, is they skip this step. They skip thighs to chest in the lean. So you need to unlock this first. Now, what do you normally see in a yoga class? People look forward and they're like, oh, why did I miss it? Well, if you're to slow that video down, at some point you begin to go into cow. So remember the first thing, it would be impossible for you to get it. The next drill we're gonna look at, it's again, once you start to lift, the next step is you wanna go right here. Okay, thighs to chest. Notice it's the same thing in the reversal, in the lower. So to leave you with this last drill, we're gonna look at a pose a lot of you want, Lolasana. Watch for a second. Well, assuming you have socks on for Lolasana, you're gonna wanna turn your hands out a bit. And then as you turn the hands out a bit, you wanna think of me pulling your shirt forward. So leaning, again, can your rest handle this? And then from the leaning, I'm gonna squeeze the butt, okay? Show it from here. So I'm leaning, I'm squeezing the butt, and I'm pulling through. Thighs to chest, you guys. Then take it back, okay? So we're gonna start back here, butt to heels, inhale. Exhale, you're gonna lean with upper back, squeeze the butt, shoulders over wrist, thighs to the chest, okay? And take it back. All right, let's go for 5 of these. So here we are. Hands, spread them and turn them out a bit. Take an inhale. Exhale, shoulders over wrist, squeeze your butt, thighs to chest. Bring it back down, starting position. Inhale, butt to heels. Exhale, lean with the upper back, thighs to chest, push the floor away. And bring it back. Sometimes I don't understand my own English. Thighs to chest. Okay, 2 more times. Spread the hands, take an inhale. Exhale, lean, shoulders over wrist, thighs to chest, push the floor. And take it back. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, lean, shoulders over wrist, thighs to chest, push it away. Okay, guys, so I can't teach you everything. I am gonna do a month soon on crow to handstand and handstand to crow. But in conclusion, let's cover a few things before I leave you. Why does your crow's pose feel heavy and why can't you press it? Is the same reason why you can't press or balance in a straight leg handstand. You are doing cow. Okay, the lower back is dropping, the gaze follows it, it's impossible. I need you to do cat. What's the difference? You know it. In cat, you squeeze the butt, you push the floor away, you drop the gaze. Lead with the upper back, do not lead with the neck. Notice whether I want to do crow to handstand, whether I want to press, whether I want to just hold a handstand. Okay, low hover. It's the same approach, cat versus cow. Do you get it? So how do you fix your crow and make it lighter and press it? 1, what do you need to get the knees into your deodorant? How many blocks do you need? 2, look down and just go to your tippy toes. Start to do these rocks, straight arms. Okay, socks are great because they help you slide. 3, once you have that, what do? Lift the foot to the butt. Okay, once you have that, you lift both feet to the butt. Now, I'll leave you with one bonus drill because still, If someone like me, an ex-Olympic gymnast, could go live on YouTube for 15 minutes and get you pressing, well, the whole world would be just doing that, right? So that's not possible, but it is possible to show you why do you feel heavy, you now know, how to advance it, and how to connect. So this is the bonus drill I'll leave you with. So Kathy and my stronger students, Ilana London, this is what I would want them to unlock next. They have the straight arms and they can lift. Now take one foot right here, one leg right here, and bring it back. Other leg right here, and bring it back. Why? Notice how many drills we did that require the thighs to the chest. So pressing, you have to get both thighs to chest, like so. From here to here. So the drill I'm leaving you guys with for the intermediate advanced level, feet to butt, take one leg, bring it back. That used to crush me. I used to just fall straight down on the floor because I lost the push, okay? So if you're looking to press it, that's the drill you'd want to unlock next, all right? And that's it, you guys. For me, I had said last night that I need to get up early so I could warm up, and I didn't. I'm not a morning person. So when I was starting, I was like, oh crap, can I actually get my knees into my armpits? So notice, you guys, flexibility, right? Does it play a huge part into why you can't do your crow? I love strength, I favor strength. So flexibility. I used to say like this a lot, squatting, because I taught 12 classes in Los Angeles. So when students were in Shavasana, I would sit in this pose. Now that I'm only teaching online, I'm not squatting as much. And I notice poses like crow are getting harder. So I'm making the commitment to add the squat back into my life and just doing a hold like I used to for 3 to 5 minutes. Does anybody else want to join me in this challenge that struggles with flexibility and favors strength? Okay. So I'll be thinking about you when I squat. To be honest, I'll probably be doing it with a glass of rosé. So I hope you enjoyed today. Why does your crow pose feel lighter? Cat, it's where it's at for everything, for every single inversion that you ever desire, okay? I'll be back next week, same time, same place, with a new topic. I hope you enjoyed today, and I hope to see you next Thursday. Have a good day. I gotta go walk the dogs. Bye.